Hello, dear. Welcome back. So, today we are going to discuss about myths and facts about AI, artificial intelligence. You know, whether artificial intelligence will take all jobs. One school of thought is like this. Another school of thought is artificial intelligence will create new jobs, new opportunities, and in that way, it will make our society a better place to live, all kind of things. So these two school of thoughts are there and they are debating. While in the class we can, outside class we can debate more deeply. I will tell you my experience. Whenever I have seen kind of automation, this kind of debate always um, were initiated. For example, I have seen uh, in my earlier generation, my parents' generation, my father generation, there people used to do all secretarial job with the pen and paper, and then typewriter came. Although this example I am giving maybe not is a little bit of the track example, but automation always creates new opportunities that I am going to tell you with examples. So pen and paper job in the secretarial level were replaced by typewriter. So what people did, they learned how to do typing in typewriters, and then together with that stenography, they learned so that they can take quick dictation. And this kind of job boomed actually. Many people, after those whose aspirations were not to become a doctors or engineers, they became stenographer, typist, and got good job. So the introduction of uh, typewriter, which could do a job of 10 to 15 manual pen writing secretary, were replaced by typist, but number of jobs grew like anything. And then looking forward, when computer type came, then people, oh, what is going to happen to all this typist? Computer gave the opportunity to edit. Huh? And then the electronic typewriter came before computer. Uh, and then people started knowing electronic typewriting. And now computer, you have word processor, Word, and all kind of thing. They are editable. They are means quality is so good. But do you think that in this journey, manual, then typewriter, electronic type, then computer, they are actually freezing the jobs? I don't think so. Mm. Millions of jobs are created. And so I think similar kind of thing will happen in AI also. It will create new jobs. Role will be redefined, which already has started. Uh, I was uh, listening with Karapati, uh, the concept of uh, all software, AI software is coming, is gaining momentum. So the conventional software engineer's role will be redefined in this artificial intelligence era because all the softwares will be intelligent software. So I think this is going to happen, um, and new jobs will be uh, created. That's which we have already uh, witnessed. And then in the today's, you see the evolution of software also. Yeah. In 1980s, 90s, all softwares were standalone machine-based software. Means if some company is selling you the software, what they will do? They will give a dongle, and the software will run in a particular machine with that dongle plugged in. Then they started giving you licensing for 5 machine, 10 machine, all kind of thing. Where is those kind of standalone software nowadays? All were taken away by web-based software, right? So And big companies, they used to ship virtually the product. For example, Windows version these, and they will send you floppy. Then you will get in the mail. Well, those days are history. But do you think that people, the opportunities are less now? No. And same thing, to my opinion, is going to happen um, with AI. The opportunities will be massive as long as they are in the hands of responsible people. It may create jobs only instead of freezing the jobs. Then another controversial thing: AI is conscious versus AI follows rules and pattern. Again, there are two school of thought. um, to my mind, the way the large language models behave, it seems they are conscious. I can tell you my story in the class. I will discuss personal story based on whatever interaction I had with ChatGPT. The way it is suggesting in a completely unrelated domain, based on the past experience, based on the knowledge about me, it is suggesting something which which is amazing. So it seems they are conscious. So that that um, agent is sitting as if um, beside me and thinking about me. We are working together. So this kind of friendship uh, grows when people have some consciousness, right? So idea is yes, idea is maybe conscious. On the other hand, people, there is a school of thought, no, no, these are merely some architecture, some neural network. They are taught, and the rules there are, they follow some rules and patterns. But as a common man, if you just see, um, I just prompted once. Sam Altman actually told that don't say thanks and all kind of thing to ChatGPT because it consumes a lot of energy. Actually, I uh, gave that prompt. Okay, one creator of you is telling that we should not. What is your opinion? And I shared its opinion. I shared. It's amazing. The way conscious people uh, answer, it is trying to answer in that way. Yes, it is not a physical entity. It doesn't have any bones or skin or blood or real brain, but it is as an agent, maybe software agent. It has amazing um, ability think beyond what we have taught. And in that sense, just like human brain, okay, um, we teach our student, and some student they learn more, they generate more, they surpass their teacher. In mythology, also you have seen in our Mahabharata, Arjuna, I think skill-wise, uh, he surpassed his guru Dronacharya. So it is not AI only follows rules and pattern, although yes, but they can actually uh, have consciousness. What I think more we can debate. Then ethics and responsibility in AI. So whatever we do, these are the two very important thing. One example I can give you the it is uh, large language model or any model in AI. Machine learning. You will see that to develop model you need data. That's how actually sometimes I give this analogy that suppose you are going to travel, uh, data is just like fuel and model is actually the media. Suppose you are trying to travel from Palati campus to Jalwa Chowra, is a few hundred meters, right? What you can do, you can just um, take the help of a bicycle or a scooty, which consumes very less fuel. Structure wise, the model is very small, but your purpose is solved. It is, if your purpose is to go from here to Yalava definitely, few hundred meters, definitely you will not hire a Mercedes Benz or have a car to do the job. Or maybe from station, which is a few kilometers away from our campus, you should not hire a Mercedes Benz or a Boeing to do the job, which will consume uh, more fuel, more cost. So this is very important. Although in a funny way, I try to make you uh, understand uh, that in designing model, you should be always careful. What is your need? Here, the data is fuel, and which cost money, and in AI, and the model also cost money. Model is just like your Mercedes Benz or Scooty or the Boeing. Depending on your requirement, yes, if you want to go across continent, you must develop a model, or it's analogous to developing a big model. You should go with Boeing. So these are the things. In machine learning model, which you will learn here, we will try to talk about not so big models, but the theory and understanding how the models will be developed. And there, bias, fairness, and transparency should play a major role. You must be careful that data, if just like your fuel, if it is contaminated, it will your engine will be bad, right? So the data should be bias free. So you are collecting data from a particular race or particular country and developing a model with that data, and you will use that model for prediction for other environment. It will never happen. So the prediction will be biased because the model has learned your bias data. So it should be fair, and transparency is a must. Now, this is the biggest disadvantage right now with LLMs, that how a particular answer is given, model is so large, we do not know, but research are going on. Uh, there is a community called jailbreaking, they are actually flooding with the prompts to do the forbidden jobs, how to how to develop this kind of boom or something like that. And they are testing the LLMs what answer they are giving. If the answer is unacceptable or not decent or dangerous, then we must take appropriate decision or appropriate action so that LLM should not repeat those kind of things. That's a research community called jailbreaking. They are doing that, interestingly. Some real world example, you can see that there was a gender bias also sometimes model may have if the data with which they are trained were faulty. In this thing happened in Apple card algorithm sparked gender bias allegation against Goldman Sachs. What happened actually? Both husband and wife, they are very reputed guys. They had credit card. For husband's credit card, the limit was big, and wife's credit card, the limit was very less. And this is unacceptable, right? So this kind of thing have to be taken care of while the model is being trained. The data which you are collecting must be bias free, must be gender bias free, all kind of biasness. There should not be any biasness. Okay, and there should be fair, and that's why the data engineer's role is very, very important. So, as I told you, that AI is going to give you lots of new opportunities. Already, you see, uh, hiring is taking place as a data scientist, applied AI scientist, AI engineer, uh, all AI, artificial intelligence, machine learning researcher. And what you need? Math, Python, critical thinking. That's that's the kind of knowledge you need. So we are in the university or institution, premier institution, dealing with brilliant guys like you. We are in a very critical junction, whether our curriculum and all should be so rigorous. You see, when I, as a dean academic, I formulated the curriculum. Lots of mathematics related subjects we introduced. I think 4 or 5 math courses you have in your curriculum, which is very, very needed. Uh, but do we really need all kind of mathematics, variational calculus? Is that my answer is yes, we need math. We cannot compromise with math. Then programming skill, Python, that I introduced, in the first semester, 2012, and that's I believe that should be the programming language. The first semester you should learn. You need to learn the programming tricks and techniques through a user-friendly language like Python. This is today there are so many libraries, so many um, Python-based programming entities are there, and critical thinking is a must. So don't um, shy out in questioning, um, in thinking, again taking feedback, positive, negative, all kind of thing. Critical thinking is a must skill for uh, this kind of job which are coming um, in future. So with this, I think we are mm, we are having some introduction what we are going to do. So in this course, particular course, we will learn the uh, basic model development, learning techniques, the models like regression. Through regression, we will learn many, many tricks and techniques of artificial intelligence. Regression, linear regression, logistic regression, support vector machine, decision tree, and then we will learn also some clustering algorithm uh, like Gaussian mixture model. We can generative model like Gaussian mixture model. Then significant thrust will be in artificial neural network, backpropagation algorithm and all. And just at the end, I will introduce you with deep learning, just introduction. And in your next semester, um, you can take those courses, deep learning or generative AI, if you are interested. Those will be elective course, but this is your compulsory course, and I believe this is enough introduction. Mm, and then fasten your seatbelt, and we'll take a deep dive in now describing linear regression model in sufficient details. Till then, goodbye.